man called Ras Seymour McLean? Are you aware of the great book Liberator? Alright. Without any further ado, let me first introduce myself. My name is African Simba. I'm gonna bring on stage a speaker, an empress by the name of Empress Zardito, who runs a charity called Let the Sick Be Nourished. She's gonna give you a few words. Give thanks.
Rastafari, greetings in the almighty name of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I, and Empress Menen. You know, Rastafari, and I give thanks unto the Most High, humbly accept invitation to come celebrate the life of Ras Seymour McLean, Book Liberator. So put your hands together right now, you know. Ras Seymour, put them up. Yes, I, give thanks. Yeah, so give thanks for Sister Zakia. And yes. And give thanks for management. Put on such an event. So greetings to princesses, empresses, sons and daughters of the Most High. And I run a charity called the Sick Be Nourished Project. Yeah, because it is written that the sick have to be nourished, even as the hungry have to be fed, our naked clothes, age protected, and the infants cared for. So the sister really asked I to come today to really talk about how the Sick Be Nourished Project really come about, because she said she met I in Ethiopia back in 2012, 2011, and at that time I and I were gathering equipment, resources. Babylon love Dashra things, you know. What the things them love Dashra. See? So within that was able to gather a certain amount of equipment because a tragic event took place in Ethiopia several years ago when, you know, as Ras, I and I obviously looking to relocate and to go home to the motherland. Yeah. So, Sistrines put their money together, partner, and take the money and buy a piece of land in Shashamane. Give thanks. Give thanks. Yeah, one. See? So we get a beautiful piece of land on the land of Shashamane. And my beautiful sister. By the way, there's other members of the Sick Be Nourished team here. Yes, Rasai, Sister Taliba, Sister Zamila, can you identify yourselves so one can see? Yes, I, Rastafari, Sister Natika, big up yourself. Yeah, so, you know, I and I purchased the land and give thanks, able to build up a little buzubet. She's a house, buzubet. Okay. And we had a little watchman on the land looking after the, you know, the crop and looking after the land and so forth. Now, one of the sisters, I and I sisterings in the UK formulate I and I self as the Universal Rastafari Improvement Association. Yeah, set of sisters in the Birmingham region that look at bringing culture back into our communities, keeping rites of passage and so forth. So we buy the piece of land and one of the sisters decided to go home first. She went with her youth and settled on Shashamane land grant. Give thanks. Yes, I. So, you know, after a time, life and so forth, the sister became pregnant with child and decided to have, you know, the youth in Ethiopia. Cut a long story very short. She died within childbirth, yeah? She died during childbirth. Now, child mortality and morbidity is quite high in Africa and some of these other places that I am relocating to. These are the things that Sick Be Nourished is actually looking at, helping to make sure I can address gaps in the healthcare provisions that are across the continent. So within that, we've been donating medical equipment across 18 different countries on the continent to date. Where wheelchairs, bandages, dressings. What I'm appealing to the IDEM, if the IDEM have any wheelchairs, commodes, walking sticks lying around, don't let them lie around because people need them. See? So the other thing that we do quickly because time is against, we keep Health is Your Wealth workshops in our communities, looking at conditions that affect I as Rasta and even I in the general community. We also look at communicating with our brothers and sisters on the motherland to look at traditional African heritage before colonialism. So, because the time is running very short, the other thing I would like to really bring attention to is the donations given to Sick Be Nourished by the artists. It is written that the singers and the players of instruments, they shall be there. A lot of the artists have given their time and their effort, energy towards producing tracks, supporting the work of the Sick Be Nourished project. Currently, we have adopted and working with several ones in the Shashamane community, looking at Shashamane District General Hospital and supporting ones who working with our communities now, traditional healers from the West, some of them from Jamaica. We are working with ones in Malawi. Big Rasta community is in Malawi. There's a big Rasta community in South Africa. Right now, there's the All Africa Rastafari gathering taking place as we speak in Bloemfontein in South Africa. Big gathering looking at trade, All Africa trade. So we want to hear from ones who can donate or can volunteer any time or effort. Give thanks to the artists that have donated tracks. We have artists involved such as Sizzla Kalonji, Ken Booth, Jamaica, Caveman. We have artists here in the UK, Birmingham Strong, supporting the project. We give tracks are donated to the project and artists record on the tracks, bringing awareness, bringing back conscious lyrics, bringing back traditional African heritage. Time is now, I have to lift up, What we say, and not just a talk either, because we talk today, and then this time next year we come back to the same talk. No. So what are we going to do about it? What are we going to do? How many of I have lost ones from cancer and other conditions like prostate, subarachnoid brain hemorrhage? I also work as a surgical practitioner. And see many patients because, we have to equip by ourselves, for going home. Because we have enough work to do. We want to sit down in England well comfortable. See the book Liberator, so much work him do to liberate I. What are we doing with that knowledge? Imhotep, the father of medicine. Imhotep was looking at tissues. Imhotep was looking at sputum. Imhotep was looking at the composition of blood. Back in those days. What are I doing? So, let the hungry be fed. Agriculture. We need to be planting our food. without these GM chemicals and things that we do not have. Back to traditional living. Let the naked be clothed. We need to be looking at manufacturing, making our own clothing, developing industries for our youth. Let the sick be nourished. What about our traditional healing? Yeah? Infants cared for. Youths of today are the man of tomorrow. And all, once a man, twice a child, because age must be protected. So with that, I give thanks and praise unto the Most High Lord. Rastafari, Empress Mary first.
Yeah, give thanks for Empress Radito and her presentation. Remember, the sick be nourished.